question was the issue of foreign interference, let me take a few minutes to discuss its nature, scope, and extent. Parliament clearly recognized the existence of this problem at the time the CSIS Act was passed in 1984. Thus, CSIS has a clear mandate to investigate foreign interference as a potential threat to the security of Canada. I say potential because unlike cases of terrorism or espionage where the threat to national security is more immediate and where the ramifications can be extremely serious, for example, loss of life or loss of serious national secrets.
Right? And with me, right, very sophisticated. Send over somebody who says, I share your concerns about China. I want to help get out, the real truth about the Tiananmen Square. Therefore, can you give me the names of other people who are also of the same mind, who share these same concerns? Give me their names. Who are they? Give me a little bit of information about them, right? It's very sophisticated.
Foreign interference operates on a range of seriousness, and it is only the most serious cases which constitute clear threats to national security. I'll provide some examples in a couple of minutes. First, what is foreign interference? Simply put, it is an attempt by agents of a foreign state to influence the opinion, views, and decisions of Canadians with the aim to obtaining a political, policy, or economic advantage.
It's what no politician ever wants to be connected to. Fast money, the sex trade, and a long trail of emails. But that is what appears to have pushed the Prime Minister's office into calling in the RCMP on one of Stephen Harper's closest confidants.
Well, let's put it this way. When you have a 60-year-old member of Parliament who's balding, overweight, bespectacled, and he gets hit on by a 20-something-year-old woman who's way out of his league, far more attractive, and is pawing all over him as opposed to all the other more attractive men in the room, and wants to take him to karaoke and dancing and ply him with booze, I think you have to figure there's something up.
Are you still an advisor to Harper?
Not officially.
Not officially, okay.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah, we talk on a regular basis, and I talk to a number of his ministers on a regular basis, but...
Carson claimed his connections were so intimate, he wrote an email that John Duncan would be appointed Minister of Indian Affairs before it happened. I spoke to the PM last night, and with that, Leo, the movement of John Duncan to INAC doesn't slow anything down.
These are very, very deeply troubling allegations. This is a story that has to be examined very closely, and the Prime Minister has to now explain his relationship with Mr. Carson.
Carson claimed he had the support of Indian Affairs Minister John Duncan's office, and Carson promised to use his position at the Canada School of Energy to help.
We're trying to hang this on the environment part of the Canada School.
But Carson never registered as a lobbyist. Despite that, the emails continued, and so did his lobbying efforts with Indian Affairs.
I'm not a registered lobbyist because I don't lobby. And when I found out about this, what I thought the smartest thing to do was talk to Sean and then phone up a couple of folks in Indian Northern Affairs and find out what the fuck's going on with this thing.
Former PMO staffer who is now in touch with the government and trying to win contracts that someone they're close to is involved in, I think crosses the line.
And why would Stephen Harper's former advisor get into all of this? Love. Carson met a 22-year-old girl named Michelle McPherson, an Ottawa escort who goes by the name Leanna VIP. Carson told APTN she was his fiancée and that they shared this house outside Ottawa. McPherson stood to earn millions of dollars because of a contract Carson okayed. APTN obtained a copy, and McPherson stood to earn 20% from any deals signed with First Nations. The potential dollar figures are large.
Anywhere from $3,500 to $6,000 a home.
It would have been quite the haul for McPherson. The deal was potentially worth millions of dollars, and the company believed it was close. Confronted on camera, Bruce Carson said he exaggerated his connection to the Prime Minister.
We know that you have been talking to the Prime Minister.
I haven't talked to the Prime Minister about this at all.
Well, you wrote an email, sir.
I have not talked to the Prime Minister about this, no.
You're denying writing an email on August 6th at 7:01 saying you spoke to the PM last night about the cabinet shuffle involving Duncan?
That wasn't true. I spoke to somebody, but it wasn't the Prime Minister.